you. Now, do I need to call you Beverly for Beverly's Body Butter, or do I need to call you Miss Johnson? Because I need to know while we on there what we're doing.
Miss Johnson.
Okay, Miss Johnson.
No. I'm not that old.
Well, I'm just saying.
You could call me Demetrice. I
Well-
mean, we're friends. You call me Dee.
Well, I'm just letting you know to people so they're watching. That's
Okay.
all. But now I tried to make a little fun
Absolutely.
with our intros. All right.
Okay.
It's a little, little throwbacks. Look.
Awesome.
Look, come on now. I be doing it.
Yeah.
I got a playlist for the ladies. I got a playlist. Huh?
You know,
You like that too, huh?
for the Spice Girls. Yes. Yes. I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. All right. Can you hear me? Okay.
You can take the mic. You can grab it right on it, like
Okay.
bring it right up to you. You'll be able to hear yourself closer.
As long as y'all can hear me out there.
I can turn you up too if you want to keep it right there.
Okay. Let's do it. That's great.
All right.
That's great. That's great.
But look, another episode we have in here today. I have the lovely Beverly's Body Butter herself, the name brand, the face everywhere around town at venues galore. I wish I'd have known. I'm so glad to see you in person because I was so excited to see you at a race event, a running race, a 5K event. It was a couple months back. I meant to catch you and talk to you about it because if you need someone to run for you in some of these things, I will do it. I might not be great or win first place, but damn it, I will do it. I enjoy running, and it was cool to see you. How I already see you in so many places, and you got such a hustle. It's cool to see you just pop up anywhere.
Listen, first of all, thank you for that enthusiasm because you volunteering to run, that does my heart good because I cannot.
I could try.
I can skip,
Yeah.
but run, I cannot.
Yeah.
And I will not. Absolutely. Thank you for having me on the show. It's a
Absolutely,
pleasure to be
absolutely.
here.
Well, let me ask right off the bat. When I say wild, I'm sure your venues aren't really wild, but like, what's the craziest place you've been wanted to come sell the product?
Coffee and Cars.
Coffee and Cars.
Over at the Raceway over in Jackson.
Okay. all
Yeah.
right.
But it was fun because I had my grandkids with me. They enjoyed it, and I love cars.
Yeah.
And I gotta reverse back to something. The playlist you played.
Okay.
It's all well and good, but you'll be shocked to know that I'm eclectic. I listen to everything from Adam Ant to ZZ Top.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I love it. I love it all. I'm a huge fan of the Doobie Brothers. Anything from the '70s funk. I
My
love it.
mom put us all on a Allman Brothers Band Georgia history ride one weekend.
Cool.
And they're from Macon, Georgia, and they have all these spots around. I left all that stuff in the past. I figured out I'm going to leave all the honky tonks and badonky donks to them.
Gotcha.
No, I'm
Gotcha.
okay.
But I'm a music major, and long time ago, don't want to tell my age. Yes, I do. I'm 48. I was a music major at Claflin University, but I listen to all types of music.
Yeah.
I remember I was a kid, and the first time I heard the Charlie Daniels Band, The Devil Went Down to Georgia,
Yeah.
blew my mind. I'm like, this is coolish. Wait a minute, can I curse? I don't want
Yeah, it's a free market. This ain't no rights here except mine.
to.
No, I think that I fell more more in love with music just based on instruments and what
Right.
they were able to do more than it was what music you got where or what genre. Because I don't care for country music anymore. I don't care for pop or rock.
Really?
Well, I really just like jazz beats. I got a sub in the car, so sometimes it don't even like. There's some songs I don't even care for the words. I just like how it feels in the truck, So, and then when I'm running, it's really just beats. I don't really. I like my old school jazz.
Yeah.
I'm really in that era of my life where I've kind of. I mean, I still like live music if it's
Yeah.
rock. Or I've been to a couple things where around town where I've got experience with different music, but. It's like baseball. I'll do it in person, but
Gotcha.
I ain't putting that shit on to listen on the radio. That ain't happening.
Gotcha. Well, with me, it's like if I hear like the first few notes of the song and they catch my attention, more than likely I'm gonna like the whole song.
Yeah.
Like you play Beyonce. Nothing against Beyonce. I hate Love on Top. I hate that song.
You hate it?
I hate Love on Top. Sorry, Beehive. I hate Love on Top.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cannot. But like I said, the first few notes sound good. I'm in there.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
So just so you know, our main camera for both of us in it is that one right there.
Okay.
The iPad, and then both of these, that one's on you and this one's on me.
Okay.
Right? And I'm going to take you Trivia with Tommy. I'm still
Love
coming
it.
up with a name, okay? We're still going to come up
Yes.
with a better name.
That's
All right.
catchy. I
But,
like that.
let's go mix it up a little bit, mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, flipping here. What's the first line of Dire Straits song begins with "I want my MTV"? Hold on now. D-I-R-E. Is that Dire?
Dire Straits.
Yeah. You know who I'm talking about? Okay.
Yes.
The first line of what Dire Straits songs begins with "I want my MTV"?
Money for nothing.
Money for nothing. Let's see it.
What's my prize?
That's it.
What's
Money
my
for
prize?
nothing. It's right there next to you for coming on anyways.
Ooh,
You got
yay.
a great goodie bag itself.
Yay! Oh, y'all want to see what's in the bag?
Yeah, absolutely. Show them. Some of the artwork.
Oh, yeah. And the artist is. Oh, this is you.
Yep. These are me. Yep, these are the prints made from the originals behind
Check
me.
it out.
Y'all check them out if you want
Okay.
some.
Let's see what else we got in here. The Grim Reaper. He's so cute.
And that's one of my most cherished. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but it is one of my most cherished pieces.
Okay.
So it's till next time, because we always got to look forward to next time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And what else we got in here? Oh, I love gifts.
Everybody needs some good pens or some color pens.
If you come to my booth at any event, you see this pen, don't touch my pen.
Hey,
It's mine. This is a Palette Productions pen.
it's Dollar General, but we'll take it there. We'll keep it.
What else we got? Got to
A
thank
little thank you note. You can read that later if you
Thank
want.
you so much. And this, he got me a candle.
That's the bad thing. I get into any spot. I know so many candle makers, and I every time I see a vendor, I buy some. But I can't help but buy candles when I'm in a store.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. All right. Don't come to my booth and take my pens.
All right, let's see if you get another one right here. What saint blew its top in 1980?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
What saint blew its top in 1980?
What saint blew its top in 1980?
Saint. I mean, it's a mountain. I don't know
Sound
why
like
I
a
said saint.
volcano.
Yeah, it's a volcano. I guess it's asking what mountain.
I want to say Mount St. Helens.
Yep. Damn.
Really?
Yep. Mount
Okay,
St.
and I
Helens.
just guessed
Saint.
that.
I don't get that saint. All right. Well, GED's kicking it. It's okay.
I love trivia. I'm a big nerd. I love trivia.
What candy sales shot through the roof after the release of the movie E.T.?
Okay, you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad first.
Okay. I did not see E.T. in its entirety.
Yeah, a lot of people hadn't. I've
I
noticed.
did not see E.T. in its
That's
entirety.
crazy.
But I want to guess. I want to say M&M's.
It's Reese's Pieces. Very close. Because it's still chocolate. It's still the same shape. That's very close.
Right.
That's very
Okay.
close.
Okay, half point for me.
All right. According to Billy Joel's song, when did the fire start?
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
It's always burning since the world's been turned. God dang. You are on freak. See, this is, and what is it? Family Feud is every third Friday?
The first Thursday of every month.
Every first Thursday of every month
First
at Icons.
Thursday,
Yes.
yes.
Y'all check that out too. This is where you're getting all the skills from.
No. I swear to you, ever since I was a kid, I was real big on trivia. And I'm telling my age here. There was a show back in the day called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
I remember that with the red.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would watch that religiously. And
Yeah.
in school, social studies was my favorite subject. I'm real big on history and trivia. Music, any trivia on music and movies,
Own it.
on it.
All right, let's see then.
Okay.
Organized by Quincy Jones. Mm-hmm. What was the 1985 Superstar charity recording for famine relief efforts in Ethiopia?
We Are the World, and it was called USA for Africa.
Damn.
It was written by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie.
That's it. That was
Yes.
it. God
And
dang.
produced by Quincy Jones. Yes.
I can't do
No,
trivia.
come on. This is fun. Let's do this.
All right. I
Yes.
like it. All right, let's go with in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
In 1991, who was Mario attempting to rescue in Super Mario World?
The princess.
Toadstrudel, yep. Princess Toadstrudel, yep. Everybody always looks at that question when I ask that, too.
I just know her name.
That's one I've gotten. I'm a Mario fan. I love my Mario. All right, what phrase was used by Madonna to describe a cute young male who was dating an older female? By Madonna.
Uh-huh.
What phrase was used by Madonna to describe a cute young male who was dating an older female?
That's news to me. You got me on that one.
Boy toy.
Why didn't I think?
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought of that.
I wouldn't have. Even though that's the term, I would. Okay.
Do you know?
That's the point.
Let me ask this. Do you know the rom-com When Harry Met Sally?
Yes.
Okay. Name the actress who starred in rom-com When Harry Met Sally.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan. And? I guess.
No, it's Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal.
Oh, I read it wrong. Billy Crystal. You still got it right. I read it wrong. Name the actress and actor. You were right. You still got the right answers. Yeah.
Want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
I've never seen a movie.
Never seen a movie?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, that movie?
That's just the scene where she's like at the table going, yes, yes, yes. And the lady says, I'll have what she's having.
Oh, I think I've seen that scene.
But I haven't not seen the movie.
I ain't
Just
either.
that scene.
I think I didn't even know what movie it was, to be honest
Just
with you.
that scene.
Okay, this is a big mouthful. What 70s show would you enjoy the comic timing of psychologist Dr. Robert Hartley, the annex of his nutty patients, and his wife, Emily? It's a 70s show. Damn.
No idea.
Bob Newart's show, Newhart's. Is that it? That's good. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Damn.
But, funny story. He had a show in the 80s called Newhart.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the one in the 70s.
Yeah.
Me and my aunties. Shout out to my aunties.
Shout out to aunties.
Yeah, we used to watch that one because the funniest part of the show where the neighbors would come over, these three guys, and the oldest one, the other two were mute. But the main brother was like, hi, my name is Larry. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah. But that's the only part of the show that I remember. Everything else, I could tell you nothing about it.
So was there any unique shows that you seem like is coming back from this era that they're taken from? Do you notice any of that from a different generations?
You know what I think? I don't want to say that the newer generation is like losing a bit of creativity. But if you notice, the reboots of the old shows, like they're running out of ideas, so they got no choice but to reach back into the 80s and the 70s.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the trivia section of this podcast. I hope that it's a pretty cool game. If you want to play the game, it's called Mind the Gap. Picked it up at Walmart, I think at Target, one of the two.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool trivia game when it comes to just different eras of knowledge and so forth. But it's still, man, if you want to learn something or try to learn something new, it's a fun way to learn. You know, that's how I look at it.
Okay, what's the name of it again?
Mind the Gap.
Mind the Gap.
Yeah.
Another cool card game's called Black Card Revoked.
I've heard about that.
It's fun.
There was one I played. I forget what it's called. It's like 2 words. No freaking, or something weird, and it was like a questionnaire game.
Yeah.
Like I got a conversation topic one right there if I ever want to pull it out to play with a guest or whatnot, or bring some spice. But I do think it's one of those things you can just put in place.
Yeah.
You can have fun with it if people are willing to like be vulnerable with it, try to guess it. I don't know none of these things I'm reading. I take it to the mics I be working, and I be doing it with the crowd, and I'm just like, okay, hopefully somebody knows this, because I don't. So, but it's still fun. It's fun information that you wouldn't think about. And then you got the Mandela effect now, where now things are changing.
Yeah.
Like, I forget what's his name, the light-skinned guy who played the genie that wasn't Shaq. Sinbad.
Yes.
That's a real movie.
It is.
And they saying it ain't.
It is.
They saying it ain't though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is.
Well,
yeah.
They gonna they I don't know how they do it. I bet you it's some sort of technology, some sort of but I don't know. You know, I'm just a spectating human in the world.
Almost like they're mind screwing us.
Yeah, I think in times we do. you see so much. You know, we only have so much technology, but it ain't about the technology, guys. What you can do with the technology.
Absolute
I mean, if
facts.
you got what you got access to is what you got access to.
Right.
You know, things at your disposal are the only things at your disposal. You can't really be hurt or butthurt by what you're able to do. I mean, people do it all day long, all over the world, and get out of unforeseen circumstances and make the best out of it, and still find ways to maybe not better themselves comparing us to them, but
Right.
they still find ways to endeavor.
Okay.
I like
I
that.
like that concept.
But they only gonna give us what they're gonna give us. That's for damn sure. All right, let's see here. I got the setup real quick right here,
Okay.
and then we're gonna start talking about, because I was trying to, where we at? Screen share. Okay. And you can see all this.
Cool thing.
I got two little things to watch, just as a kind of like a review.
Okay.
Pause. And then go back down. Where was it at? Here. Let's go. I want to say that'll fit. I think that'll fit there, ma'am. Okay. Options. Go to the audio. Zoom 8. Let's just do Zoom 8 because they ain't going to hear it. And then we go record. All right. So this is just. Oh no. Oh no. See, I be looking for some interesting stuff online. I be looking at all sorts of stuff and shit like this. And this is what I mean by it don't matter what kind of, you can still find some joy. You can still find some peace.
Right.
You know, I don't know what tree hugging is, but god dang, some of these things are spectacular. I don't,
And the colors are so vibrant.
yeah,
And oh God, the crocheting, I wish I learned how to do it, but my daughter would love that.
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my daughter Regine Johnson of That's So Ray Fashions.
Shout out to her. It's just about creativity. And
Yes.
that's one reason why we both shout out to Bobby Band, Certified CEO
Absolutely.
Clothing. The creativity and consistency, it'll get you far, and you don't see it until you start putting in the work.
Absolutely.
It's just something interesting I wanted to like bring into this episode. Just I know a lot of people wouldn't even think about doing this. That's one thing that just drawed me to it. It was just a unique concept.
And that's very beautiful.
I ain't gonna lie, I wish my kids went to go play there. Like that's them ladies is working.
Absolutely.
Then I
That's
got,
crazy. They really crocheting that onto the tree? Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
and then you got this little guy right here. This guy right here. I recall him being a big hit at one point.
I started the project in 2020.
And he's a doodler.
Oh.
And I think that the conversation of progress is important. The conversation of seeing your vision, seeing what you where you got and how you got there.
Right.
All these are just there's a picture form where he took pictures, and he doodled all this in his house.
That's crazy.
Doodling began in September 2020, and the first doodles were created upstairs in the bedroom.
It took 6 months though,
Always to create
just to paint the house white, everything white.
the whole process, which is
Wow.
something I've experimented with in my work in the past. That process was very painstaking. On average, I created.
But he was very famous for doing canvases and things, and he became very popular over this doodling. And
Okay.
then this right here apparently was one of his biggest goals, was to make this video animation of him doing this throughout his house.
A true representation of the doodle virus.
That's a catchy name, Doodle Virus.
Yeah.
Okay.
186 bottles of black drawing paint,
That's crazy.
as well as 2,296 pen nibs. The pens I use are refillable, so I only used a handful of those. Within the house, each room has a different theme. Like the
That's
kitchen is full
amazing.
of doodles of food and the preparation of food. I dreamt about this project since I was 15 years old.
It can all come true.
Most
Absolutely.
at my parents' house with doodles. When I
One of my
told
favorite
them
phrases
about
is
my
say what you
dream,
see till you see what you say. So
Say what you see
that it
till you see what you say.
absolutely. That's amazing.
That's what they do say, that you speak words of wisdom, or what is it, power of the words?
Words have power.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask.
Sure.
Let's get into this body butter, because I want people to know what it is, what kind of stuff you got, what you got to offer. And I really am a GED credited, dumbfounded person that don't know nothing about this. I have brought some home. I do think that there are some fantastic smells that I've smelled.
Thank you.
But I am a man, so I do want you to break it down for me in sense where things it can help me with. See, what this body butter is essentially for.
Well, body butter is whipped and scented shea butter, and it's made from all natural ingredients. You can use it from your hair follicle to your toenails, and guess what? Men can use it too. You can use it in your beard and your mustache.
Okay.
It's for all skin types, and it's amazing. It doesn't wash off quickly like lotion does, and I've been doing this for 7 years.
So I can put it on my hands and my cracks.
Yes.
I can get all my crevices from my hard work and stuff.
Yes.
My elbows.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Yes. One of the reasons why I created it is because my feet were horrible.
Yeah.
My skin was horrible. And I used to always use, in an act of rebellion when I was a kid, my mom used to make me wear Vaseline. The skin's so soft, and I hated it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I get older, I'm going to wear all the lotion I wanted. I used to love Olay and Jergens. She's like, no, that's not good for you. You know, you need to use some Vaseline and skin so soft. I don't want to use that, Mom. But I got older. Back in 2016, I went natural, and my daughter suggested that I use shea butter. But shea butter in its raw form, it has a distinct odor. And it doesn't smell bad, but it doesn't smell fantastic.
Just its own little
Yeah.
flavor.
And it's almost as hard as a bar of soap. So I
Yeah.
just did research to figure out what oils I can add to it to soften it up. And when I first started, I had, I want to say, 8 or 9 fragrances. I now have 20.
Yeah, you got a table full.
Yes. And it's like when I started my job, because at the time I started this, I was a forklift operator in my current job. And something in the warehouse broke me out to where I had these black small bumps all on my forearms. So I started using my product, black soap and aloe vera, cleared it up. Took some to work, and a lady asks me, do you have any lotion? I'm like, no, but try this. Tried some. Literally 20 minutes later, oh, this stuff feels so good. What is it? And I'm like, I haven't come up with the name for it yet. She's like, but this is so good. 30 minutes later, came back, had another conversation about how she washed her hands and the skin was still soft.
Yeah.
And the next day, she's like, can you make a jar for me? I'll pay you. My daughter was working with me at the time. I drove over to the other side of the warehouse. I said, listen, I got an idea. How about we make this shea butter and we name it after your grandmother? And she's like,
She didn't know what to think.
She's like, I don't know, Mom. I was like, okay. So I just kept doing research and just kept playing with the formula. And 7 years later, here I am.
And now, how hard is it to figure out those smells, to get them in? Is that like just a formula you have to build? I know it's got to be some sort of science to it.
Ancient Chinese teaching.
Ancient Chinese teaching, as you say. No secrets unfold here.
Honestly, I don't know. I just kept playing with the formula until it like grabbed me by the nostrils and said, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Now,
pretty much
name
it.
off some of the flavors you got for them. I know you got a ton.
I got 20.
Yeah. I don't know what I have up there. I still got one up there. We dabble in from time to time.
Unscented, mint, lavender, coconut, cocoa butter, mango, peach, pineapple, mango peach, mango pineapple, tropical passion. That's the combination of the mango, peach, and pineapple. Island Paradise. That's coconut, mango, and orange. Sandalwood, vanilla. Did I say vanilla? Mm-hmm. Sandalwood, vanilla. Sexy Prescription.
Ooh.
That's cedarwood and jasmine. That's one of
Okay.
the newer fragrances. Did I say mango pineapple?
Nope. Together? I think you said them
Unscented,
separate.
mint, lavender, coconut, cocoa butter, mango, peach, pineapple, mango, peach, mango, pineapple, tropical passion, Island Paradise, sandalwood, sexy prescription, Egyptian musk. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Cherry Jubilee,
Oh, oh.
And I have one with mint that has eucalyptus spearmint and peppermint. It alleviates pain, especially headaches, and it keeps mosquitoes awake. Keeps mosquitoes away. I said not awake.
Awake. It's awake.
Keep them away.
Well, that's the crazy thing. Some of them sent these essential oils, all these things that we're doing nowadays. I noticed that you don't just have to have, like a lot of people don't live or don't have the green thumb. Like I know some of our friends, their back porch has areas for lavender, areas for certain plants to like do certain treatments for bugs. But some of this stuff can be good. You can use to repel mosquitoes, bugs, different things while you out. It's the scent too, the lavenders, all this stuff. That all plays a role for the outside when you smelling like that too.
Especially the mint.
Yeah, the mints.
Yeah.
Well, I know that ticks are something, mosquitoes are something, chiggers are another scent. There's a bunch of different bugs, and there's certain scents that they just repel from.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting, actually, stuff about it. But it don't matter. You can have candles and stuff, too. I think that plays a role, too, as well for these bugs. And I'm just saying that it's good to have. If you got yourself smelling like that, you'd be ready to go in the world.
You know, there's a YouTube video where you can take a plant, a pot, and flip another plant pot upside down, surrounded with little rocks, put coffee grinds, I think lavender and mint or something else, and burn it, and it'll keep all the bugs away.
Yeah, something about the lavender,
Crazy.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, we be trying to, ours has died twice.
Wow.
It's not the plant I can grow, but it's hard. I can't keep up with it. We get certain plants, like you see the front yard. I can do grass. But once it comes to a plant, it just doesn't. I don't seem to keep things right. Water it too much, don't water it enough.
Same here. You're not
Yeah.
alone.
But it's a hard thing, man. But it's good, though. You took on an idea that you felt like you had something, you strove for it. The Beverly Body Butter, Beverly Hammond's is your grandmother.
No, that's Beverly's Homemade.
Beverly's Homemade.
Yeah.
Sorry, Hammond's. I can't read cursive.
Okay, I need to dispel the rumor because everybody thinks I'm Beverly. No, my mom is Beverly.
Your mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she passed away in 2015 from breast and ovarian cancer.
Oh,
and
my
to
condolences.
honor her, thank you. And to honor her memory, I named a product after her because let's call a thing a thing. Beverly's Body Butter has a nicer ring to it than
Very good
Demetrice's Body Butter.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like I said, also it's a way to honor her memory.
That's the one question. My wife, she goes, "Have you asked her where Beverly's Body Butter come from?" I was like, "No." And she's like, "That's not her name." I was like, "No, I know her name's Demetrice." I said, I never thought to I just thought it was like, oh, it's just her name. She just thought it was catchy. It was good. I was like, that's a good question to ask. So you cleared it up telling me about it a little bit in general, and I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So what does that feel like, putting that name on some of the product and putting that pride into it?
It's honestly, it's a plethora of emotions because like while the process is therapeutic for me, and like I said, it's a way to honor her memory because I could, like I said, before I started doing it, I can remember her telling me, "Put on your Vaseline, put on your skin so soft." And I don't want to, but now with this, I don't have to. This cancels out both
Keep
of
the
it.
name around too.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, the whole process is like very therapeutic, and it's a way for me to commune with the ancestors, so to speak, and it's almost like I can feel her energy, while I'm going through the entire process. It's from the production, the packaging, and even going to the events.
Now, how is it a transition without her, going through this process, these challenges alone?
It's kind of crazy, but at the same time, I feel her here with me, even as we're conducting this interview. Like, I never forget, crazy story. I started out going to the flea markets, and I have a cousin who makes body products as well, Joaquina Ruffin of Body Glaze. Y'all give her a shout out. She's in Texas now. She was in Atlanta. But she basically told me what I needed to do as far as how to grow my brand. She told me to come to Atlanta to attend a lot of the events there. And I started going to the Black Beauty Expo in Atlanta. And I'm just sitting there with my little country setup. Got the jars on the table set up the way I do now. But instead of the giant, pretty, sexy banner, I got like a little runner at the front. Beverly's Body Butter. Everybody else looks like you're walking inside of an actual studio.
Yeah, like a dang.
Yeah. Like you're like
convenient. And what's it that's in places called convenience where they
like
have
a
all
convention.
the convention.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
like,
word. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm just looking around, taking notes. no, for about a couple hours, nobody stopped at my booth. So I went in the restroom and I'm like, okay, Mom, I need you to do that Beverly Johnson thing you do. I need your help. Looked down on the floor and saw a pendant with the eye of Haru. Put it on my keychain, went back to my booth and cashed out.
Heck yeah.
So it's like ever since then, it's like everywhere I go, every event that I do, from the biggest event to the smallest, her energy is there.
So what are some of the challenges do you go through with the venues, setting up a venue, I should say?
Honestly, I've gotten accustomed to the setup, and breaking down by now is almost like exercise.
Yeah.
But some of the downsides is some of the events are outdoors and sometimes the product melts. But what's crazy is some people say that they prefer it melted, so if they still use it, I still make the sale. But it's just, I have OCD in a way, so it's like I'm just thinking about all the hard work I took into whipping the product.
Yeah, you
and
want it
all
a certain way,
and
you
it
want to present
melted.
it a certain way.
Yes. So I don't want anybody to be like, well, I would buy it, but it's gonna melt. But those that know, okay, if it didn't melt, something's wrong. So.
Yeah.
They know they're getting a quality product, they're getting good customer service, and that they're getting their bang for their buck.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Now, what does one of these buckets go for people concerned wanting to get some?
As of May 1st, I had to take my prices up a bit. Sorry, kids.
Hey, supply and demand.
Absolutely. Not only that, it's like everything is going up. The 8-ounce jars are $12, and this jar is $22. It was $20, but I had to go up to $22.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you got some upcoming events. We've already talked about you'll be at Family Feuds every first Thursday.
Yes.
At Icon Sports Bar, 1515 North Lake Road.
Yes.
You got May 4th.
Yes.
You are doing Tara and the Snacks.
Yes.
That's it, Snacks,
skip
right?
one. Yep, Tara and the Snacks. But yes, the first Thursday of every month.
Spring Fling.
Yep, the first Thursday of every month. Like you said, Feud Night is hosted by Charles McDaddy McNeil and is sponsored by myself and Bobby Bands of Certified CEO Clothing. It's absolutely free. You can come in and either build a team or join a team, but it's fun to be had by all.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
Yeah. Oh, we had a good time
the
last
comedians,
night.
when you're going to come back and do one, I think we're going to try and do one.
Y'all really should.
We should.
You really
I think we should.
But I must warn you, should y'all come back, y'all got to go up against the certified CEO
we know
team.
y'all
I'm
dominate.
just saying.
I mean, y'all ain't got to rub it in.
I'm just saying.
We still trash talk better.
That's all well and good. That's all well and good. But that's the first Thursday of every month. Also, the second Tuesday of every month, right next door to Icon Cigar Club, Uprise Entertainment, myself and Bobby, we have Hit Gym Social Session.
That's right.
That's absolutely free as well. It's like a great way to come network, fellowship, be a part of, wonderful conversation. We talk about anything from relationships to current events. Nothing's off the table.
Nothing.
We talk about any and everything.
I've heard some good things about that.
It is awesome. It's something. It's like if you don't want to like be in the club scene, you just want to be around good people vibe.
More mature.
There you go.
It's a more mature environment. It's a more intellectual environment.
Yes.
It's not just about sitting there chilling and hanging out for entertainment. More than it is, let's get engaged.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And while you're there, you can get a drink, get a few puffs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what Kiki Charisse had a release there too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good release.
I missed it.
I missed it as well. I'm waiting to have her on to talk
go.
about it.
I was still in recovery, so I couldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was looking forward to that.
Now repeat. I'm sorry. That's every first Thursday and every
first Thursday, every second Tuesday.
Every second Tuesday.
Also, look, I got a lot of events. Every Wednesday from 5 to 10 at Augusta Cigar Club at 722 Broad Street is right next door to Miami Vibes. There's Wine Down Wednesdays.
Okay.
It's open to the public. Come through, network, drink, get a few puffs. From 5 to 10 every Wednesday. It's for whether you're a business owner or not. Just come through, and it's a good vibe.
Yeah, that's what's
really
up.
good
I didn't hear
vibe.
that's a new one to me. I'm gonna check it out.
You really should come. You really should come.
I ain't heard about it yet. So
Really?
Yeah.
It's been about a year. They've been open for 2 years.
Yeah.
But every Wednesday, because myself along with some other ladies, Carletta and Carolyn Forrest, that we were the ambassadors of the opening. We started, and Miss Nisha Weidman Wright, it was her brainchild. to basically generate more business at the facility and to, draw more people downtown. But me and my lady friends, we usually meet up there at least every other Wednesday.
And Augusta Cigar Club always is a nice establishment.
Yes.
Nice establishment.
It's so fly, and I think it's $150 a month for a membership.
Okay.
I didn't.
Heck yeah, all you
I don't
smokers?
have it yet.
You be chiefing on them cigars?
Listen, I've been for about almost 3 years. Special shout out to Steve Jones of Icons. I live in Icons. It's just I love the whole vibe. But yeah, I love Tabacco Special, Tatiana, any flavor Tatiana, and Fat Bottom Betty's.
Okay then.
Yes.
Okay then.
About 2 years. And you know what's crazy? When I was younger, when you around somebody smoking a cigar, oh my God, that stinks. But
It's a different when you smoke it.
it's
It's so different.
listen, it's like having a favorite meal undisturbed. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that's what they're for. The cigar is to enjoy.
Yes.
It's just to savor it. And now, if you have, I've noticed my pop used to smoke. He always tell me he drinks a whiskey and brown, and he tell me the right drink with the right cigar will set your whole night off.
The first time I did it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, at Icon, Steve Jones, he told me he's like. Have you ever smoked cigars? Nope. He says you do now.
Do now.
He said come in. He walked me whole through it. I tell everybody he popped my cigar cherry. Sorry, kids. But yeah, it's like the whole experience. It's so
It's an
relaxing.
Elegance. It's elegance.
Yes.
To it. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So every Wednesday, come through.
Yeah. I'll
We
check
would
it
love
out.
to have you. Yes, absolutely. And tomorrow, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., myself along with Quita Gibson of Lighter Grace Candles, we're going to be at a Spring Fling tongue twister pop-up shop at Fort Eisenhower.
That's what's
Going to
up.
be there from 9 to 1. Then immediately after that, I'm not going to be set up here, but from 2 to 4, Wingstop is having a grand opening next to the Kroger on Harper Franklin. And Fats and Share of 96.3 Kiss FM is going to be there. They're going to do a live broadcast. I'm going to pop in and say, hey.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, and immediately, I'm going to be set up across the street from that at West Augusta 6, first Saturday of every month. Pop-up shop right behind the Zaxby's, right across from the new Kroger. I'll be there.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna do them again for you.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I press the right button.
Absolutely. And there's a very strong possibility that the morning of May 4th, I may be at the Barnyard Flea Market. I'm not sure yet because I haven't been out there in a couple months. But definitely Sunday evening is the kickstart of the 2025 season of Candlelight Jazz. I will be there. And Tara and the Snacks will be performing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, don't stop.
Listen,
You don't stop.
I love what I do. I'm passionate about my brand. And when I'm at these events, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
It feels great being there. It's like a win-win. I'm networking. I'm cultivating my brand. I'm meeting cool people such as yourself. I'm listening to great music, eating great food. It's a whole vibe.
It really is. Augusta's really coming up with some amazing talented people.
Yes, absolutely.
So now let me ask you this then. What is your downtime then? What is some of the pleasures you get to yourself?
Spa days.
Spa days, okay.
Yes. Going to the movies. I like bowling and karaoke.
All right, now let's go back to the spa. Now, do you request the man? Come on now, give me that. Put that elbow in there. I need that deep tissue.
That's what he said.
You I just want people to know you still have fun, take care of yourself. You still enjoy yourself. You still have fun. So bowling, you like bowling.
Yes.
That's what's up. And you got the straight down the lane, the gritty legs. Are you spinning it? What you doing? How's your angle?
Huh?
You got no angle?
I bowl for fun. Don't judge me. I bowl for fun.
Guttered up.
I bowl for fun.
My mother-in-law went on a date tonight at the bowling alley, and she was like, I can't bowl. I was like, shit, don't be embarrassed. Put the gutters up. Have fun.
Be cute.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Just, hi. Oops.
Yep. Have a good time, go home.
You said your
Drink.
mom?
My mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
Have a good time on your date.
Oh, she gonna have fun. She know how to have fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Hopefully she'll get a little drink, have a good time, get some good food.
Absolutely.
So, what is your favorite thing to do in your spare time, though? Is it you tell me?
My favorite thing to do. Binge watch my favorite shows.
Okay, what's your favorite show recently?
Recently, The Godfather of Harlem.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. What's his name? What's our eyeball name? Damn.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. Yo, that motherfucker is bad in this.
And here's the thing. I meant to watch it when it first debuted, but I just never got around to it. But I'm glad I sat and watched. I'm like,
And I'll say this: anyone who hasn't watched it, is it good you haven't? Because these are the type of movies where you don't want to wait till the next week.
No.
You want to go ahead and you get the opportunity now to enjoy. I think it's 4 seasons.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that. But they're fucking awesome.
they are. And they leave you in suspense.
Yeah.
That's what I like. And the stories is so well written. And I love the fact that they have a disclaimer at the beginning of the show. These actual people, but the events are fictional. Don't
They
come
gotta
for
make
us.
it clear.
Yes, but I love that one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I watched Summer Power. I hate that. The wait until the next week. It always tears me off a show.
Yeah.
But sometimes I ain't on point. I ain't got the time to stop at that time, or you
Right.
just got to catch up. But there is one Will Smith. Oh my goodness! Now I'm having another brain fart. Slaughterhouse. Slow horses.
Slow horses.
That in the show, it's like British. It's CIA, not CIA, M5 or whatever they are
Okay.
over there. But Will Smith wrote it, and it is a intriguing way of secret servicery, like an action type of show where there's the slaughterhouses are like the shit policemen that got the shit into the stick, and like they come to like reap reward from their actual actions.
Okay.
So it's a really good. It's not as intense, but it is one I'm watching right now, which is still a mobby CIA. I like it. Will Smith did a great job with that. Great
I'll
job.
have to check that out.
It's pretty good. It's on Apple TV.
Okay.
Slow Horses.
Slow horses.
Yeah. A lot of people like Severance. Have you heard of Severance?
No.
See, I try to listen to them and get in the first, give it 2 episodes, and if I can't get into it, I just I move on.
And I cannot watch a show like season 3, episode 20. I have to watch it from the beginning. I have to know the characters
you gotta
and
get
their
into it.
backstory. I have to get into it.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and she watched. It's called Havoc on Netflix, new Tom Hardy movie, and she's like
I
halfway
heard
through
about
it.
that.
She's saying she can't keep getting through it, and she was like, "You want me to start it back over for you?" No, just go ahead and finish it. I ain't going because that's what I need. I need the same thing. I
Yeah.
agree.
There's a new one out called Mobland.
I've watched it.
I think he's in
Yep,
that too.
Yep, I'm watching that.
I want to watch that.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember that's the aggressive version of the white people I'm watching. And then you got Slow Horses. That's the calmer version of white people I'm watching.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Balance.
Balance.
There you go.
You balance the translucence.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what is an all-time great show you would recommend to someone to watch? From back in the day, now, whenever?
Dang it.
Put you on the spot with that one.
You did. I'm finding it, and I just watched it recently. Dang it, I cannot remember. I'm thinking too hard.
You all right?
I'm thinking too hard. It'll come to me like later on in the conversation. Oh yeah, about the show.
Mine would be Bernie Mac show. I definitely would always newer generations to see
Yes.
a fantastic family on TV still being humorous with reality.
Right.
A lot of great scenarios that you could. Now I look back on as a parent. I watch it sometimes and like, how am I going to contest it? I've seen some of these situations. It's like, damn.
What would Bernie do?
Yeah, what would Bernie do?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I did binge watch his entire show.
I've watched it multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The scene, the episode where Jordan does something and Vanessa gets to whoop him, and so Bernie asks her, "How'd it feel?"
Yeah.
It feel good, Uncle Bernie. Did you whoop him good? Yeah, I whooped him good, Uncle Bernie.
I like how he is with the kids, man.
Yeah.
I don't think there has to be some. We're men. We're supposed to have some sort of control.
Yes.
Not necessarily. We're not supposed to give the kids everything they want. They still get love. He still gave them love.
Right.
But to me, that was one of my favorite shows. That and Sanford and Sons. I had Mr. Red Fox up on the wall in the podcast. The frame broke. We dropped it, so I have to get another frame still. But he's one of my all-time. Those two are my favorite comedians, and their shows themselves, I feel like letting people connect with the personal in the comedy.
Right.
Is very. I admire that a lot. So that's kind of my shows.
You're in my head because those two shows are two of the shows that I binge watched back in 2021.
Yeah.
I was down for a few weeks. I had another procedure, and I'm like, I've never watched all of Sanford and Son. I binge watched it. Give Me a Break, The Jeffersons, Golden Girls. Me and my mom used to watch that a lot. It was something else, and I didn't know that they had a spinoff.
Oh, the Golden Girls?
The Golden Girls had a spinoff.
I didn't know that either.
Called The Golden Palace.
The Golden Palace.
Yes.
Now, what about, have you ever watched the Gilmore Girls? See, I was forced to watch that.
No.
Yeah.
But I did watch a couple episodes of Supernatural.
Supernatural, I've been watched.
And Charmed.
Charmed, yeah.
Yeah.
That's them witches, warlocks, wizardry and such. Waving the wands on the willy.
Ready your wands.
That's what they be doing.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you coming in here and talk with me. And I know that I told you about these questions ahead of time. I want to ask these questions to the ladies to kind of get a generalization.
Okay.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Gotcha.
You can treat it like you're talking to me or you're talking to a specific dude that you want to address. I don't care how you approach them. But I just want to know.
Ready yourselves.
What are some red flags for you? Whether it be in life, relationship, right now, it's just a particular, what are some red flags for you?
Red flags. Red flags. This is just my perspective, men. Men that claim that they are interested in a woman, but doesn't apply pressure. He wants to spend time with her, but doesn't plan dates. His idea of a date is Netflix and chill. No communication. Where else? What else? Your mom is your roommate.
Mom was a roommate.
I don't live with my mom. She lives with me.
You still baking pizzas in the oven?
Yeah. No ambition. I'm okay. I am centered.
I didn't mean to throw off your chakra now.
I'm one with the universe. Lack of communication.
Okay.
Lack of communication, and my all-time favorite, guys that the first time they meet you and they immediately start talking about sex. Men, where's the camera? Where's my?
Right.
Nothing pisses us off more than you're just meeting us and you immediately start talking about your sexual prowess. We don't want to hear that. We care not. We don't want to hear that.
You want to get juiced up first?
No.
No? Some of them do. Don't lie. Some of them do.
What?
I'm not going to talk with this.
No, let's talk.
So the tacos or Mexican?
Both.
No, you can. Or tacos or this is the exact response I thought I was going to get to. You
Both.
You can only pick one. That's the hard part.
Tacos.
All right. What does it mean to have cake and eat it too?
I always thought that was a dumb expression because isn't the purpose of me having the cake is to eat it?
I agree.
I don't you can have your cake and eat it too. I'm supposed to bake the cake and just look at it?
Yeah, just sitting.
It's gonna go bad. Come on now.
Okay, what do you think men lack in acknowledging in relationships and vice versa? Oh, hold on one second. Lord. Move the thing. good. That is still down. Okay. I don't know how much space in there. You have to erase this. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Oh my gosh, to do this, to this, this, to that. All this shit is to Cedric. All this shit is to Cedric.
Shout out to my play cousins to Cedric.
Okay, we should be good now. Activate, Alright.
Okay.
Ran out of storage space, man.
Uh-oh. Like you said, to Cedric.
Yeah,
Blaming you, play cousin.
Yeah, I am blaming him. Nah, he shout out to him, man, a great mentor for the comedy world in Augusta.
Absolutely.
Putting on great shows at Icons, 1550 North Lake North Lake Road. I'm going too fast. Every second Saturday.
Absolutely.
Now back to these questions.
Absolutely.
What do you think men lack acknowledging in relationships? Like, what do we don't acknowledge for y'all? Is there any particular things we don't hold ourselves accountable for or acknowledge about? You know, some men are like, I take out the trash. I don't. But, you know, the particulars.
The things we do in the background to make your day a little easier.
So the house being clean.
The house being clean.
The tasks that we don't
bills.
see you do regularly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Taking care of the kids and having the homework done and having the food ready or just going to wash the dishes.
Yes.
Something like that.
So when you come home, hey baby, how are you? Here's your wine. Dinner's on the table. We'll discuss dessert later. I mean, I'm not giving that experience right now because I'm single, but
yeah.
should the right man come along,
Yeah.
all did and more, everything you see and everything you don't.
Does a man's tone really affect a woman's emotional response?
Yes.
Elaborate for me.
Baby, take trash out. Sweetheart, I know you're busy right now, but if you get a moment, can you please take the trash out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. My only question back in response is, if he tones it down, is that his normal tone? Because I feel like my question with that comes from, I feel like men have to tone themselves down rather than just be at their tone. Sometimes, like for me, I'm a loud individual, and if I get excited or I'm worked up in general, kids frustrating me, whatever, it's not a personal. My tone isn't personal. It's just my emotional state coming out in a decibel, so to
Right.
speak, and it can come off as a personal attack. So that's where mine comes from. I'm just curious. I hear it all the time, but I don't mean any intent by it, so I'm just curious about it.
But to the recipient, it may seem as if you're coming off aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, you could very well not be, but that's how it's received.
Yep. So tone is a big deal.
Absolutely.
What are some healthy improvements men can make?
As far as
Just in a general opinion, like I base these just based on me, in the sense of like I base that question of like I try to acknowledge when the ladies like are flinching or they're taking sort of withdrawal from me, and I'm like noticing my tone playing a role, and maybe I'm getting on to my kid, or me and the old lady, she's asked me something to do and I'm frustrated by the kids, whatever little example. I try to focus on certain things to improve that awareness for myself. But it just from an opinion from a woman to generalize.
I would say have conversations.
More conversations.
Something like a meeting. I understand men are visual. Men don't like to talk, but a lot of conflict could be resolved if we could just have a quick 5-minute conversation. Where are you at? Are you okay? Is there anything I can do to make your day easier?
Yeah.
I mean, just little things like that. Just my opinion.
And see, I'll say this. I'll ask this. Do you think that's the same goes for us with the tone? If we were, it would fit. I think that would help solve some things if we
Yes.
said, it's not always an attack. And I think if you feel like it is, you need clarity.
Yes.
Because if it's not coming right at you or degrading you or like there's a clear attack, I feel like you got to ask for clarity with some men.
Yes.
What are some things you wish men understood about women?
We are not all gold diggers.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we're not all gold diggers. We're not just at the money. Some of us are looking for stability and consistency. And if you treat us with the same respect that you'd want someone to treat your mother and your daughter, the world will be your oyster.
Okay.
Take from that what you will.
And to follow that, is there any advice you would want to give any man or men?
Let me say this. I'm in no position to give anybody any type of relationship advice. My relationship life sucks. My track record sucks. Oh God.
You ain't in a bad boat. This is my most healthy relationship.
And that's great.
But none before have been anywhere. It's been complete train wrecks.
Exactly.
So I understand. It's just
Yeah.
I'm just blessed in this moment
Yeah.
for right now to be able to still soak up all this love.
Right.
But it comes in waves. But I would say the advice I give from my questions and things I'm driving in is men to acknowledge that they feel some type of way about the tone. They feel some type of way about how you're being received or how you're coming off. It might just take the conversation. I think that's a good thing we talked about. That would be a good example. Take the conversation, sit down, throw it out. You may find out that it was just Harry at work. Just wanted to hit on her all day and didn't leave her alone. And then somebody stole her lunch. And she been pissed ever since. And she's coming home because she's hungry. She's about to start her period. The shoes didn't come in. She ordered online. And it has nothing to do with you. But you got to work together, not apart.
Absolutely.
I think that'd be my advice.
I think that's
some
great.
Dr. Phil shit right now. Come on with
Yeah. I co-sign that. Yeah, but me, as far as someone asking me about relationship advice, let me give you the rundown. I'm 48, never been married. I'm currently single. Been single for a few years. I'm in no position to give anybody any type of relationship advice.
Yeah.
But I am open to receiving a healthy, quality relationship when that time comes.
Now, are you active in looking for the men so they know or not?
I think that's the problem. I'm looking. I need to stop.
See, that's the other thing too. You ain't ever been told that. You just stop, but it shall come type of thing.
I was looking and.
Sometimes the devil be walking in mysterious lights, don't he? Hey,
listen.
you know Black the Handicap single?
Huh?
Black the Handicap single.
Who is that?
That one-armed guy that comes to comedy with us. He got a good check. I'm just saying. I know him. That's the one black guy I know offhand that's single. He just went through a divorce. So she gonna whoop my ass. All right.
My eyes rolling.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on and chopping with me about this, about your brand. Beverly's Body Butter. Y'all please check her out. She's a ton of venues. All these are going to be in the episode. We're going to continue to support and show love to her. Thank you again. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we go?
Thank y'all for watching. Click like, click share. Follow me on all social media platforms at Beverly's Body Butter on Facebook and TikTok, and on Instagram at Melanin Queen 1976. Go to my business page and my personal page at Demetrice Johnson to find out where I'm going to be set up next.
That's what's up. And thank y'all again for watching with us today. Thank you again for coming on, Miss Demetrice Johnson. And y'all tune in to another one. Peace.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was fun.
Pretty fun, wasn't it? I'm trying to
Yeah.
get better and better.
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you can give me some love.
Okay.
I gotta
It's
get
going to
another
take me a
hug,
minute to
'cause
get up.
You done great. You done great.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
I hope I'll have you again too. I wanted to.
Absolutely.
I got